go with the camera. Thanks for thinking of it. Got it. Scaring you, aren't I? Paying attention to the gators. Oh, there's another gator. That's what he's out today. Sun came out. Nobody wants to go in the water. Well, good morning, folks. Adventure with the distracted fisherman. My name's Dusty. This is my wife Kathy in the front, and we're headed out to do some fossil hunting down in Florida on the Peace River. So let's go down here and see what we can see and what we can find. Have us a time. All right, let's get on it. Alright folks, we were paddling along and I spotted all this bone and stuff up on this rocky shelf. See if I can block the wind for you. And we got a piece of turtle here. Look at that. Piece of turtle. Yeah, I got blocking the wind, but you can't see the stuff now. Stuff on the bottom. Another piece of turtle. So yeah, it pays to look around. Sometimes there's a spot where nobody stopped. There's another turtle. And I don't know what that is. End of a bone of some sort. Some reason this stuff just stalled out right here on top of this rock. And there we got this big bone we found as soon as we pulled in. Something right here. What's this? I don't know what that is. Some kind of end of a bone or something. Huh. I don't know what that wacky doodle is. Oh, see the boat moving. I'm thinking it's leaving, but I tied it up. Kathy's got something. Block the wind here.
Really warm.
Maybe a turtle.
I found a horse tooth, a whole horse tooth.
Dang, that's a big one.
I jumped out of the canoe and grabbed it.
Yeah, I think that's mine. I'm the one that spotted all this stuff.
I know, but I saw. What's that?
She jumped out and grabbed my prize. Look at that horse tooth.
Yeah, I never find whole ones. I'm like, yay!
Yeah, but you didn't. You went right by it.
Just because I'm in the front of the canoe.
I'm the one that pulled us around here. I think that might be my tooth.
Well, it's going in my bag.
Where's that speed dial lawyer when you need him? But there's all this stuff down here. She's been doing a little sifting after she stole my tooth. There's all this stuff down here. I don't know if you can see it. Kinds of chunks of bone. There's a great big guy. What the heck is that, dude? Oh, dang, hon. This is actually a bone. Whoa.
What?
This is a bone. That big rock there. Boom. I'm thinking mammoth, mastodon. That's just a small chunk of a very huge critter. What? Sorry about any wind, folks. We're a little excited here. Somebody else down here too. Let's see. Another hunk of turtle. Get it in the sun. Turtle. This is fun. Stuff just laying here. I bet you everybody's just paddling right by it. Can't be anything laying right there. There's another cool piece of turtle. I'll see if I block the wind for you. Right about really windy this morning. And a big bone. Boom, that's big. That's the inside of the bone, and that's the outside of the bone. We need to put that on the table to show people. You're stirring up the water, dear. I can't see. Come in here, she steals my tooth. Churns up the water.
So you can't see anything.
Hey folks, we stopped here along the shore. Some exposed limestone, and we see some bones up along the shore. That's a bone, that's a big bone. Ooh, dang. I know it's just a chunk of bone, but look at this. So there's my hand. I'll show them off a little bit. There's something else for the table to show people. Man, oh man. That was a big one. Dang. Put that in the boat. With the other big bones. Build us a critter. Well, we got long hair. Just kind of walk along looking, because the water was way up. Now it has dropped down. This looks like something, but boy, it is full of holes. This would be a dugong rib. Man, did that thing get full of holes. He was chewing on him before he turned into a fossil. Huh, pretty cool. Pretty dang cool. Got a chunk of bone over here. Oh, well, that's, what is that? Don't look like a regular chunk of bone now, do it? Might block the wind for you. Windy day. That is a piece of tusk. I don't know if you see that crosshatch on there. That would be like if you took a piece of putty and pressed it up against your screen at your house. Be all these X's there. I think I can see them. What about the other end? A piece of tusk. Well, that's way cool. You see 1, 2, 3 layers there, I think. At least I can. This wind's gonna be a bugger today. But you can just see chunks of bone laying around. Down in the water. Up on the shore, which used to be in the water. Put it down here. Other dugong. Big dugong. Kind of fun to find these things. Tusk is cool. Big bones. Tusks. Up here, what we got here? Another piece of dugong. A smaller one. Well, maybe that's just a regular rib, but it's pretty solid. So if it's solid, it's dugong. If I can get down here so I'm not mucking up my own water. Let that clear a little bit. Yeah, we're still looking. Guess you can kind of see down in that water. Different kinds of bone down here. There's a bone. Another dugong. Usually you find dugong ribs, you might find some shark's teeth. Supposedly, megalodons and makos and great whites and stuff preyed on dugongs and manatees and whales. We can find now the high water washed some of this stuff down here, and it kind of stalled out right down here. See if I can find something else. Yeah, I think I might have just found a pile of poo. Coprolite, they would call that. But it is a fossil. Come on. Kathy is busy looking around. See what you can find. You find anything?
A piece of bone.
Piece of bone. I found a big bone and I found a piece of tusk. Yeah, piece of tusk. Oh. Cool. Found a bone. And poop. I think we got enough poop back at the campsite. Sorry if I splashed you. Alrighty, folks. Saw some bone on the bottom. Kathy's looking around in the water. Sorry about the wind. Saw these big, either they're pieces of wood. Oh no, it ain't. Look at the size of that. That is a bone, folks. That is a big bone. That might have to go with me. That's a great example. Really huge critter. We're talking mammoth, mastodon. Some years ago we found some chunks of mammoth tooth right here. Always got to stop and look. And there's more guys down here. Hope you can see that. Try not to stir up the water too much. But I did. There's another chunk of bone. Look at that. That's pretty impressive in its own. Cool beans. Dang. What we got around here? Looks like we got some dugongs. Dugong bones. Been like a manatee, only had a tail like a fish. You can hear that they are bone, fossils, I should say. And other chunks. This is like where the chunks stop. There's a bend up here with some trees. Slows everything down, and I guess it gets to here, and boom, it stops. Somewhere around here is a really big critter. Fossilized. Ooh, at least there used to be. Whoa. Oh. Kathy's down here checking out. Are you finding anything?
There's chunk stuff.
Yeah. That's a big chunk.
Yeah, I got it.
No, no bigger than that. Bigger than that. We'll add them to our pile. I don't know what we're finding all that impressive. We are finding some chunks of big critters. Look at that. Build us a critter. You got a bone?
Not a fossil.
Not a fossil. We're certainly all over finding bone. Most of it's been fossil. Oh, that looks like a deer. It's not a fossil, huh? Have to ding that on the pan. What you got there?
Piece of bone.
Sure this ain't a fossil, huh?
Try on this.
Yeah, not a fossil. Cool though. Looks like a leg bone off a deer. Cool beans. We got dugong.
I'm not
Dugong,
sure.
yep. Looks like dugong.
And then the other thing I found.
I blocked the wind for you folks. Oh yeah, that's a chunk of bone. I've been finding that. Another chunk of bone.
Something very large.
There's some large critters around here. We can't find one. I spy something else on the bottom. It could just be a tree. Nope. It's a fossil. Ooh, dang. Is that part of an antler? Huh. I think that's part of an antler. Antler of a what? That's a deer. That's the biggest deer I've ever seen. There's all kinds of unusual critters around here. That is seriously cool. Take that, pile that with our big bones. Okay. I think the head moose down here. Elk. I don't think. Could be a guess. I remember hearing about elk down in Florida, but they had bison, so maybe they had elk. Certainly big enough for that. Or a really huge deer. Pretty dang cool. Alright, see what else we can find. And it is windy today. Still looking, I'm having a good old time just looking. Getting a little tired of digging all the time. Ooh. That's a big guy. Look at that. Look at the detail on the side of that bone. That's cool stuff to show people. That is another big dang critter. Oh man, landed the bigs. We found some big chunks of mammoth teeth here some years back. And always gotta stop, check it out. And there's lots of bones and ooh, I don't know what that is. I guess we'll leave him. We already got lots of, it's so hard to know. So used to finding little shark's teeth and such. Now I got a big old bones and I can put them down. Yeah, let somebody else find it. Let somebody else have the pleasure, the joy of picking up a big bone. So I don't know how well you can see down in that. But somebody else there. Looks like the land of the big. Yep, that's another. Like kid in the candy store here. Well, shouldn't take them all with me though. I'll leave them here for you folks. That is a chunk of a big critter. It's everywhere. Got busted up. He's just in pieces. He's gone to pieces. That's wood. A lot of it's wood. What the heck that thing is? Man. Woo-hoo-hoo. Got down here. Another big chunk of bone. Oh man. Well, I guess I'll be leaving this all here for you folks. You ever see this stump on your way? Traveling down the piece. Sorry about the wind. You stop, get you some big bone. Yeah. Looks like this one thing is Cheetos bag. Well, we'll just kind of wad that nasty thing up. Put it in the canoe. Yeah. Help clean the plates up a little. All this cool bone down here, and then there's a Cheetos bag. Something wrong with that. What's wrong with that? Gonna eat your Cheetos. Take the bag with you. Oh, man. There's just chunks of stuff everywhere. This is fun. Where is the magic piece? Comes the wind. Alright. It ain't a fossil, but sure looks like it's brand new. It looks like a lug wrench. Hey, we can bring that on up, yeah. He's been in there a while. Looks like he would still work if he got cleaned up. A little mud in him. What a find, what a day. This wind blowing too hard, sorry about that, folks. And in case you need a wheel to use your wrench on. Ooh, big old catfish. Did you guys see that? Ooh. Startled me a bit. Big old catfish come swimming up there. I hope you got to see it. Well, oh, it's a purple one. In case you need a lug wrench for your purple wheel. Can't hardly carry it, it's full of water. Well, I guess we'll take this one to the dumpster. It's a purple wheel, dear.
Oh, okay.
With our wrench. If I can set this down and shut it off. There's something down here. Getting a little cloudy. I think I've stirred it all up. Let's see what we got. Oh, well, that's not exactly a fossil. It's a sheath with a, I don't know if you call it a Swiss Army knife, but I'm guessing there's a pair of pliers that unfold out of that and some knives. Guess we'll throw that away. And with some other guys down here, which I can't see anymore. We got a rib, new gone. Yep, like a manatee, only had a fish's tail. What, you say you've heard that before? There was something square down here. What did I do with it? I don't know what I did with it. Well, that ain't it. You see something down there? I can't see nothing.
Right, that's good.
You think it's right there? No, that's a rock.
Oh,
I think I saw something cool down here, folks. Finding everything else but. What do we got? Yeah, we got a piece of turtle. Now I'm being the raccoon again. Racky the raccoon. We got here. Ooh. Dang. That is a big bone. It's the day of the big bone. Ta-da! That is a seriously small chunk of a very large critter. Oh, Kathy wants it. There you go. Alright. I have mucked up the water, folks. So the original thing that I thought I saw down here was kind of square. Rock. Maybe I should let the mud clear. As you're watching me raccoon around. What a sweet spot though. Look, there's another bone. You go. What did the raccoon do with it? I spotted it. I said, well, I'll get the phone and I'll come show you. Oh, I might have, oh, hon. Whoa, almost lost it again, folks. That is part of a mammoth tooth. It's seriously worn, so that might be what they call a spit tooth. The teeth actually moved forward when they were young and middle-aged. Once they got old, then they just stopped growing. It would move up like a conveyor belt. Far enough to bring a snorkel down here. She's tapping on something down here. I'm supposed to pick up. This is a mammoth tooth, lady.
Oh.
This is what I'm talking about. When you find those little pieces, folks.
That's a little piece.
This is a
It's
good
not a
chunk.
shard.
This is a chunk of a mammoth tooth. Cool. They eat grass appropriately right there. They eat that kind of stuff. Mastodons eat woody, brushy stuff. And mammoths eat grass. Cool deal. I know, stop staring at your fossil and see what your wife's pointing at. She's tapping on something. Yeah. It is a rock.
Well, we'll just keep
Very cool.
some stuff here.
Cool beans. Look at these trees. Man, that tree's down in the water. There's a cypress way up into the sky. Something big. Something big. I don't know if we can see down in the water. What the heck? I can barely hold that up, folks. Looks like we got a Helgermite. By that smooth piece in the middle. This is off a huge critter. Dang. Talk about the day of the, I don't know what the thumbnail of this video is going to be. Something huge. Been sitting there a long time. It's got stuff growing on it. Ooh, the cannolis, son. I better bring it over. This is a workout. This is a dumbbell. Dumbbell finds a dumbbell. Oh. I don't know what to say. Yeah, if you could push this way a little bit, then I could drop it in the boat. I can drop it in the boat. Watch your toes.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh. Oh, we got somebody on here.
What the heck do we got there?
Come on.
Chuck him in. Don't chuck him on me. He's got pincers. Alright, let's see what else we can find out here. Man, are we having fun or what? Don't know what that thing is, but it's big. Look at the pile of bone growing in the bottom of the boat. Serious pile of stuff. Chunk of a mammoth's tooth, maybe 1, 2, 3 rows. And look at that big thing. I don't know exactly what that is. Been sitting there a long time by the stuff growing on it. But, oh man, that's how big it is compared to my hand. I think we'll be able to identify it by that curve on the bottom. Flip that up. You can see that curve under there. This has got to be front or the back of a, I'm thinking the front of a mastodon or a mammoth. It's huge. It's giant. It's a giant. Look at all these bones. Oh man. And a mammoth chunk. 1, 2, 3 rows. I was hoping we'd find one of these to show you. I could show you what my stuff in the living room. We got great big ones that they used to hold in. And it's always fun to find them now. But that's really smooth down and it's pretty short. Mammoth tooth would usually be about that tall. So that sucker's really worn down. That must have been a really old one, because eventually their teeth stop growing. When they're younger, they keep moving forward, and then they call them spit teeth, and they just go right out the front of their mouth. That was getting down there, but I don't know if it was quite short enough to be a spit tooth. It must have been an uncomfortable feeling. Ooh. Very cool. Very cool. Big bones. Once again, sorry about the wind. Beautiful day. Look at all this bone in the bottom of the boat. I am having a ball. This is my hand for scale. Look at the size of this stuff. Big, 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 big. Long, big. And I threw a lot of it back for you folks. And I imagine before I leave this place, a lot of that's going back in too. Oh man, that's just so much fun to find something that big. Having a good time. Sorry about any wind issues. Not much we can do about it today. Kathy's trying some sifting here. Hasn't come up with much yet. Might have to mosey on. Find us another big critter that's fallen to pieces. Well, thank you so much for coming along, folks. If you get a chance, give us a like and a subscribe, and we'll go find some more big bone. And a comment if you could. Do you like seeing that big bone? I do. You folks have a great day. Thank you so much.